Hello everyone and welcome back. We're going to be watching more of The Walking Dead today. We are on episode 14 of season 8. What do you think will happen in this episode?
I think Negan is naked on his meeting table at the sanctuary.
Because of Jadis?
Because Jadis is sculpting him.
And will Tara turn?
Oh yeah, I hope not.
I hope not, but
I really hope not.
Who's going to take care of her?
Yes, and Henry. We have to find Henry, and Gregory escaped too, so I'm kind of wondering if they're going to meet up somewhere, and Henry's going to assume Gregory maybe killed his brother. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, to do that. How do you even pretend that? He's going to see you blink.
Oh, wow. He's just hunting him down.
Oh my god.
Should have played, lady. Not your game.
Oh, she's going to play now.
Holy crap, after
Totally
losing
her game.
people.
Look at her surviving like that.
yeah, look at her. Whoa.
Oh, that poor thing.
Wow. That's why she was only wearing the white.
Yeah. Wow, so she had this hidden bunker all along.
And then Lucille's right there.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
He's,
yeah.
How fun.
he's not naked. Whee!
Yeah.
You're my cart boy now.
Yeah.
I was so expecting him to be naked. Or
Yes,
wearing his boxers.
naked and afraid.
Just go. You think he's already dead? No. You stop by cowardice.
Ouch. Yeah, she just gives up.
She's afraid to see him like that if he did turn.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. It's been over a day. Still not sick. Doc says I'm cool.
Tell some little
Okay.
bitch.
Daryl, it just means that Dwight shot me with a clean arrow.
Means you got lucky. Could be anything. It's not like a bite. Sometimes nothing happens.
Daryl,
Look, if Dwight knew, could have warned us, could have sent us a message.
maybe he couldn't.
You let a whole day go by while our people lay around dying.
Everybody else
It's
in the
not
middle
easy.
got injured, got sick. That can't be an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So he just gets a pass, is that it?
Maybe. Look, you said that we might need him, and we might need him now more than ever. And what I'm saying is that if I had killed him, maybe I would be dead right now. Look, do what you gotta do. But no, it's just for you. You going out there?
Yeah, we need food. Find some.
What did he write you?
Did he read it yet?
I don't know. I can't.
Wait, Mark, you have to. I did it too. When it happened to me. You're staying.
And you're reading.
Thought I had to. Thought it'd be different.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Ezekiel's going to be pissed.
Relay cars
You're
are in
supposed to go with me.
The Saviors aren't coming back. We'll have 10, maybe 15 minutes heads on. In our ammo?
No, we thought not enough to fend off another attack of that size.
Well, maybe we don't gotta worry about that no more. At least for now. Maybe going hand to hand's our only option.
You think they're low on ammo?
Well, they must have gone through a whole bunch to get through them walkers' sanctuary.
There's not a lot of places
use it for Eugene.
They have our bullet maker. They can make more.
You think the Sabres have what he'd need to make them?
Eugene.
Don't I know where they find it?
She's the best.
I got a lot of confidence that most people can be put on the right path. My path. I wouldn't have killed all your people. That was the work of someone not following the program. I'm sorry that you lost all you had. But I know in some way I can help get it back.
Whoa! I thought she really was going to hit him.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
Or like hit his
Hey,
arm or
close.
something.
This is our best bet. Makes sense. They'd stay near the road they'd take to get there.
Don't go in.
And don't be loud either.
really
You never
annoying.
know you're going to run
Yeah.
into
Look around, look around.
crap.
Come on, you better be
It's a
careful.
trap.
Careful, yes. Better be careful.
You got these asses.
Oh, it is him.
Yeah, okay.
Or he's
Hey,
seen stuff.
buddy.
Blame him
He's
now.
okay.
He's doing-
Oh, he's got.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa,
wait,
what's
wait
wrong
a
with
minute.
him?
Oh, do you get bit?
You know what it is?
Oh, he's seeing it. No,
Oh,
you know what it is.
Oh,
That's his
okay,
vision.
Yeah.
okay, so it's not.
He's not here. Yeah, I've seen it. You save people. I've seen it again and again. But you can't save the dead, Carol.
You're not dead.
I know. Not me. I don't die. I just see it. Again and again. Again and again. Even when I look away, still see it.
Oh, sad.
What if it was you? How'd you get back there? You're on foot. There's probably someone injured. Maybe you need a place to hole up and figure things out.
There's no dive bar 3 miles off Edge Hill Parkway. Some of them took me there once. They wanted my expert opinion on what it'd take to turn the place into an outpost. It's between here and there, but the chances I'd actually...
Oh, he's going right for it.
I don't know if this is any kind of a lead, but if you're going out there, it's not for nothing. Can you do me a favor? If you happen to find them, don't kill any more of them than you have to. And when it went bad last night, they made a choice. It was the wrong choice. Some of them probably hasn't hit them yet. You could show them. By bringing them back, you could do that.
Yeah, good.
But I won't. I don't know. Maybe it was good that he heard that, but
Wait and see.
how demeaning, huh? So degrading.
Oh, Walker.
Oh, she's bringing the new spiked one. Oh my goodness, the
Oh,
ideas she
shit.
comes up with. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Fire, you're
She's still alive with the head.
on my punch. Right ahead, old Mr. 90 degrees there. Whatever you're doing, you must not really want to do it. Because if you did, you wouldn't have left me sitting here with a bag full of guns. Found something else in there, too.
Holy shit.
Gotta think these snaps are near and dear.
And his hands are free. It's so weird.
Have a chat. Let the healing begin.
What?
I'm just.
I know. And his hands are free. And it's like, Jadis.
Whoa, bizarre.
Trail goes straight through.
Ooh.
Thanks.
I missed the brain.
Go that way, maybe we can find him.
We take that road, you know what we'll find.
Maybe
But I
not.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
I decided what it'd be. But I won't know unless I go. Unless I try. You saved me. You knew I could come back. And you can too.
It wasn't me. I'm not strong like you.
You are.
I was there that whole time watching him. Knowing that something would happen. I knew it. I saw it. I was waiting for it to happen, and then it did, like it always does.
Oh, shit.
She can't do anything about it.
No.
Hey, this is how you kill people. That thing? Slowly.
No. People are a resource.
Put the flare away. Please.
They're all I have left. They're all this place has left. You took my world, everything.
It's weird hearing her talk normal.
My wife's name was Lucille. She got me through. I didn't give her shit, and she got me through. Just life.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's that mean? A helicopter?
What?
You're gonna shoot right through.
Oh, yeah.
I would go after the gun first.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Yeah, but there's a helicopter.
What the hell?
Huh?
It's like, what am I sad right now?
Hello.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's like, that would have been a good resource.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, they would have gotten her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you just ruined it. Communication.
Oh,
Crap.
Oh,
It's your fault.
I can settle it. I swear on my sack.
Look at my socks like that.
I swear on my...
Settle it. Okay?
How are you going to settle it?
No. Crap, come on.
Snap out of it, honey.
I'm not right.
And we finish it. You and me.
Who was that?
Angry cameraman.
whoa.
Oh, shit. Now they got him
Here we go.
captured.
Nobody carries.
After everything we've been through, these are shaky.
We
man.
got
It's
the
not-
rules. So somebody going down, they'll take the rest of us with them.
Oh.
Case in point. Delivering Rick the Prick to Negan is a win. We wiped our own asses on this one, and the big man is going to recognize. You didn't want that.
Always listen to that guy.
You made a split-second choice, and you chose wrong, but it's not too late. You cut us loose. You cooperate. We'll give you a fresh start. A chance to become part of our community, to become one of us. I'm giving you my word. There's a herd out there. Close, probably headed this way. You're all gonna need to make a choice. And it's gonna have to be
this
now.
is-
Wake up,
Yes, sir.
everybody! There isn't any herd. There isn't any
Yes,
deal
there
waiting back at
is.
Hilltop.
He is.
Why is anyone listening
Why
to
is
him?
he is
Don't
the
listen
deal?
to
We
him.
came here
He's the
for
leader.
blood.
Jerk.
Hell, this one strangled one of his own guys to death with his own hands.
What did you do?
Yeah, right?
All Rick
Don't say that. He's gonna shoot you.
Nobody dies because everybody turns. Hey, everybody turns.
Holy crap.
Here they come. Let them loose now.
That's right.
They're here.
They're telling the truth.
Oh my God, Rick is so
Come
calm.
on, Rick.
Look out, they come.
Let them loose.
Oh, boy.
Don't listen to Jared.
Holy crap.
Oh, maybe he's
He's like, I'm just standing here.
How the heck is Rick and Morgan gonna get out of this?
That's right.
Why are they just like this?
Yeah, look at them.
Oh,
those
okay,
guys.
get up.
Oh, what an
No,
asshole.
he's going to run. Jerk.
Oh,
Good.
Good. Take him down.
No!
Oh, crap. Yep.
Freaking Jared always survives.
Yeah, naturally he's going to escape.
thank you.
Thanks, guys. That's good.
Right.
Now survive.
Excellent.
Yes.
He's like, no problem. We can get out of here.
Very good.
Yeah, good.
And the twirly thing. Stick and twirl.
Oh, boy.
Hey!
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. You got
Could
my
have killed
back.
Rick.
Almost out. Go on ahead.
Where's the jerk?
No shit!
What?
Oh my God!
Huh?
They went to kill them. Oh, I thought they were actually going to take them. Oh, this guy's
Oh
not.
my gosh.
He realizes he's a goner if he doesn't help.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Oh, wow.
That was
Oh, I
fun.
didn't like
I
that.
really believed Rick there.
That's
Like, are you
right.
kidding?
Oh,
Wow,
of
like
course
this
the
guy's
one
still
here-
alive. Do it to that guy only. Oh, I feel bad for the other guys now.
That is terrible.
Oh,
I actually thought it was...
I did too.
I'm pretty
I was
disturbed by
worried, like,
that.
when he said, you go ahead.
Yeah, where's that jerk? He went out the, I guess.
He's gonna be behind you. It's too dark back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That shadowy place. Ooh, that's
Morgan's
not
going to
good.
get his...
behind you,
satisfaction
someone. You like sticks, right? Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
double.
oh, he's gonna hold him there. Oh, sick.
Oh, look at yours.
Ew. Okay, I'll look at it in a second. Haha. It's always a team.
You're too late now.
Oh God. Holy crap, that's an awful way to die. Wow.
Gross.
He did let go.
Wow, that was
Wow.
a terrible death.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be more satisfying, and that was actually quite disturbing.
That was...
Boom, boom, oh my God.
Wow.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I really like Rick, but this is really making you question things.
Something, yeah.
You saved me. Morgan. You saved me. I would have died. Why'd you save me? Why?
Because my son was there.
That hit hard. So he's like losing himself now.
Come with me, follow a new path.
Armor.
Okay,
Help me.
he's alive.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, where is he? Is he in a trap or something?
Yeah, it looks like he's.
Oh.
Oh God, it's
Isn't
right in
her
the
daughter
water.
in,
It's
like,
so
something
dangerous.
like that?
Oh my gosh.
To hide away from all
Oh,
this.
it's in there. Ooh. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
It kind of reminded me of Sophia when she
Yes,
was hiding under that
that's
tree
right.
with Rick.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's right.
Yeah, I just said that. That's
But this time
amazing.
she was able to save the child.
On it. Hey, come here. Right here. You stack the goodies.
And look who brought him back.
Yeah, it's sweet. You brought him back.
My good friend.
He's blood all over him too. He's gonna. Okay, I think he's gonna smear blood all over him.
You had to see him for like touching him.
I killed him. I killed the man who killed your brother.
She's a suitcase, like a real.
She was
clean
all ready
one.
to
Yes.
go with that helicopter, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Papa going home. Watch out.
Jesus Christ.
He's got a beamer.
Shit could shit, it still wouldn't look as shitty as you.
Who is it?
Thanks a lot, isn't it us?
Who is it?
Talking to us.
So he was talking to us for a second.
Oh, I hope it's not the girl.
Ah.
Oh, boy.
Looks like you're right. It's up and running.
Yeah. Buckets of casings for each sheet to turn into hundreds of bullets.
Let's do it now.
Just hold on.
Dang.
We don't take out the machines. We take out the men.
Well,
Guys,
she
she's
does
doing
have
it
a point
again.
there.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be.
I love you.
Oh, sweet.
I love you too.
I don't think we've ever heard them say that out loud, have we? I don't want to see a flashback right now of like what it could be like with Carl or something. Oh, I want to hear it. No, we don't get to even hear it. Maybe we don't
that's a
have
good
to.
thing. Maybe his actions going forward will
Yeah,
show
that's what I
us
say, yeah.
Yeah.
what he wants his
Maybe
dad
next
to
time.
do.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I knew it was going to be very hard for Rick, but I'm so happy to see his struggles the last few episodes, because even though he died by helping a stranger, not by the war, you know, the war was going on and it was so chaotic that he didn't have time to really, you know, grieve. So at one point a few episodes ago, when Michonne was breaking down about Carl's death, I was like, wow, I expect that from both of them, her and Rick, but I was surprised that Rick wasn't as bad as she was, but it's because he's been so focused.
He's
on
holding
the war,
everything
he
in,
can't.
yeah.
He's
so numb.
guarded.
He's still so numb yet.
Yeah,
He's so angry.
Yeah, sure.
He's
yeah,
got a lot
definitely.
of anger.
probably some
Definitely.
shock too.
You know, he took it out on, you know, as we saw with Morgan, he took it out on them. He took it out.
Yeah,
And
Yes,
he,
it did.
you know, he just doesn't want to believe that, you know, you can just, you know, it's a terrible thing that's going on, but to take it out on not innocent, but they let him go, him and Morgan go in that barn. They didn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But they believed him, you know, that they could have a second chance with the hilltop. But he was so angry, and I think, you know, Michonne is that perfect person he needs, that she allows him, you know, to take his time, but you got to move toward what you don't want to do. You have to read that letter. You have to, you know, he wanted you to listen to his words. Those are one of the last things he did before he died.
yeah.
And whether you like it or not, or whether you're ready or not, I mean, it's it's really going to be that step forward he needed to,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, to heal, to start healing.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, Rick, to see him like this, like, I love Rick being such a strong character. And, you know, when Carl almost died the first time by Negan, you know, he was ready to just accept it. Like, he doesn't want Carl to die, but even Carl was brave enough where he was like, just do it or something, and he wasn't even, you know, freaking out. I know he was scared, of course, but like, he was really calm about it. And to see Rick like lose himself again, and being with Morgan, and they're both struggling in, you know, different ways, but, you know, hearing Morgan say that to Rick where, you know, I lost my son, like, I saved you because of my son, kind of thing. And then when he lost his son, like, you know, that's when he really lost himself. And then Rick kind of did that there, murdering those people. And I actually was quite disturbed to see that, because I truly believed Rick there that he was going to bring them back. He gave them his word, and he brutally killed them when their guard was down. They totally were trying to go with him. And that last scene where that guy was dying and he's saying, we could have gone back, we could have made something, and he was being positive and just, you know, like, he really thought that he could have a good life with Rick, and Rick just killed him.
Yeah, and you know, that was the old Rick's mentality. You know, we could have done something together, and the trust he had in people in the past, you know, it's done now. You know, he lost his son in this, and whether it was by them or not, he still feels that, you know, he had to punish them, because maybe in this whole war, if it wasn't happening, you know, he could have paid attention to his son more and listened to him with, you know, with his ideas about Sadiq and helping, you know, but it was an accident, you know. The bottom line is, you know, Carl died from an accident. I mean, it just happened to happen, you know.
Yeah.
And but Rick just is like, I don't care, so I lied. There is no word anymore. In his mind, he has, like, a word means nothing.
Yeah. I think, like, it's a few things where, I mean, that was very brutal, killing all those people. But when he's even taking the boards off the window, when Michonne was trying to talk to him, he's like, I got to do this first.
Yeah.
Like, he needs distraction because he just doesn't want to, like, he wants to think about Carl, but he doesn't want to make it realer than he has to.
Right.
So he's like trying to distract himself from solidifying or concluding that his son is actually gone, because I feel like he thinks he's still living if he doesn't read those letters, kind of thing. Like, he's just kind of ignoring what happened, and, you know, killing those people that escaped. You know, he maybe didn't want to even risk his family anymore, because Carl died simply by saving a stranger, trying to help a stranger. And here they're at war, and he kept at first, like, blaming, was it them, like, he kept trying to blame the war for it. So he's taking out his anger with Negan's group. So because they're a threat, because he's just so angry, because he needs distraction, so it's really hard, and it really disturbed the heck out of me that he did that, because I really didn't think he was going to do that.
And going back to the scene with the boards on the windows, and Michonne, you know, just staying with him and helping him on the other side, but with her saying, you know, you're moving so you don't have to move forward, you know, or something like that. She said really good words right there, but it was true. He was distracting himself, so he didn't have to deal with the death of Carl.
Keeping himself
and
busy,
let himself
you know?
mourn. You know, allow yourself to mourn.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That scene,
She's a sweetheart.
she is. I love Michonne, and just seeing her emotions, like the way she was looking at Rick at the end, and how her lips trembled, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they're having that moment at the end. I really enjoyed that scene. And when Rick just looked at her, and he, like, was just so human there, and he just looked at her and said, I love you. And it's like, guard was down. It was full on trust and love.
right.
Like, he needed to just open himself and just be himself, like, just be completely open to her, because he needed to do that. And then she said it back to him, and then he was able to read the letter. So I think that was an awesome way to kind of open up his feelings, to feel secure with her, to be able to
Right.
have this. It's not a weakness, but to show these emotions because he needs to cry.
Right, and she's the perfect
Carl
person,
said.
to help him with that because she gave him the space he needed, but she gave him kind of like little boundaries, like whereas, okay, when you're ready, I'm going to be right here, and she went right to him.
That's right.
She said, "I love you too," and she went right to him because she was just waiting because she knew that he needed to mourn.
Sure, she lost
Carl.
her child too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We always talk about this, but everyone's lost, not just someone, like many people. Everyone's
sure.
lost a lot of people, and it's really hard. And then, when you have fresh death, it's it's never easy. And it is good that Michonne can relate to that. And talk to Rick and help him through it in a way, but you never really get over it, But Michonne was right. Like, she really did lose herself for a while, and she kept moving, not forward, but in all directions, just trying to cope with her loss. And, Rick being with Morgan, it broke my heart to see Morgan just still struggling. I mean, it makes that more real, too, because the fact that he had training, he met that good guy in the woods with Tabitha, and then he had good training to mentally stabilize himself and find direction. It's not just, okay, I was struggling for a long time, but now I'm 100% better. Like, he will have relapse, and in this case, unfortunately, they have a lot of crap going on, though. He's murdered a bunch of people, so it's not an easy, like,
but
I
he knows
relapsed.
it, too. He'll say, I'm not right.
That's
I
right.
know,
Not
and that
right.
breaks my heart.
It is heartbreaking to hear him say that, but he says it to the people that he really knows that can help him along.
Yeah, definitely.
But man, what he did to Jared was horrible. He deserved it. I think he was terrible. He was taunting them. He was like always right in Morgan's face.
Oh, I couldn't stand him. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you happy how he died, Mom? How Jared died?
I didn't want to see anybody go like that, but hey,
Yeah.
he got his though.
Yeah, because all of us hated Jared. He was such a terrible guy. But in those final moments, I'm so happy he was killed and he was scared about it. But I actually felt kind of like bad for him. But I also was kind of like, I felt sick to my stomach watching that because that's like one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, and
'cause
Morgan's
he's
just
eating
staring
you.
right at him.
Yeah, and then he let him go, what he asked for. But he was pleading at the end there. And I'm like, wow, that's hard to actually, no matter how much you hate someone, it's like, oh, that's hard to watch,
That's for sure.
But yeah, I don't like where Morgan is at, and it made me a little nervous because when he was saying that, like, kind of like a goodbye to Carol and walking away, I'm like, I hope he doesn't just like leave the show, or he doesn't just like walk away and we don't see him for a long time again because he just needs to find himself, or he just thinks he belongs with the dead because he keeps like relating himself to being dead, right? And so I'm like, I hope that's not it. So I'm glad Rick found him.
Yeah, jeez.
And one big thing, too, that I noticed with Carol is that we're seeing the real Carol more, where she's actually crying. She's showing emotion. It's not that happy, fake, like, oh, everything's wonderful, and like airheaded. Like, she's very emotional, and she's very strong, but she's very emotional.
And she saved Henry, too.
Yeah, she brought Henry back.
She
did.
That's right. So that might even bring her back a little bit quicker.
Probably.
I did mention that when she saved Henry, that it looked like almost the same.
I was saying the same thing as it was happening. I'm like, that reminds me of when she wasn't stuck in there. They had, someone put her aside. I forget
Rick.
Who,
Rick was the one who saved her and said, "Stay here
under those roots." And
unfortunately, it was really tragic for her. But like here, it's almost like, not to replace Sophia, but in this case, Carol was able to actually save him.
It was a miracle that he was yelling for help. Help.
That's right.
Yeah, that he had a barricade. Yeah, there was multiple as well. At least
perfect.
3 walkers there, so he was lucky he didn't get bit, as far as we know. But hopefully not.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a hard episode to watch, and a lot of some good parts too. But emotionally, it was very heavy, and I'm hoping Morgan over time will get better, but it's going to depend on the war. Like, if they have to keep killing people, hopefully they don't have to do that after Negan. But what's going on with Negan and Jadis now? I mean, here
that was the most bizarre thing. I think it's so
very much
interesting because now there's so many layers to her because she has this beautiful like space that she's hidden under all this pile of, recycling stuff.
And it's super
Garbage.
clean.
It's beautiful.
Yes,
I mean, it's a great space.
It's
and,
nothing in there. It's just necessity.
and
like
it's,
just
and it's almost like she's almost like Ezekiel in a sense, where she's portraying to be someone else she's not,
Yeah.
and even more so because like nobody. I mean, she was herself a little bit more with Negan, which that was so bizarre, tying him up, and then he's got access to a gun. And
yeah, because I didn't pay that much attention to how he was tied up, but I assumed he was stiff as a board for a while. So I'm like, he was tied down, and maybe Jadis just can't tie a rope well. She doesn't really tie that many people up, but she does like do weird things with walkers and put spikes all through them and chains them up. So I kind of think she'd know how to tie someone up. Also being a leader and surviving this whole thing, I just think she'd have to do that at some point. So here, like all of a sudden he's tied here, so he's just tied to a board, so he could actually get up because his hands are free, so they shimmy out. Like I don't understand how he really got out, and he was able to crawl enough to grab a gun. She didn't think of any of that, so I'm like, that's so stupid.
She didn't put the locking on the wheel.
So some things were too easy to get out of. Where I'm like, really, what happened there?
And I think it's just probably her emotions. Just she wasn't even thinking like logically, okay, I can tie him up and I got him, and then she's gonna flee away. She packed her suitcase, she was ready to go. This helicopter comes from nowhere.
Yeah, and that's what she was waiting for. So we heard that there was a landing pad or something there for a helicopter. We heard that briefly before, but she never elaborated on that. So I'm like, okay, well maybe she's part of something else, but why have this facade of the trash people if you're from something else? So I guess she signaled for them, or maybe they show up there now and again, but then
she kept looking at her watch like she knew they were coming at a certain time. She had the flare on. I mean, she was all ready to go. So, and why bring him back? Why make that a thing? I don't understand. Why
she was going to take him back with her in the helicopter, and why wouldn't the helicopter land? Maybe if she wasn't at a certain location.
Yeah, maybe if the flare wasn't seen in time, that they had a bolt. I don't know.
Yeah, like they won't land just in case because there's too much danger. I don't know. But yeah, very curious about that. What's the helicopter like?
Very interesting. So he's going to come back because that's a resource. Hey,
and that was that was good to see Negan like that, where he truly was sorry. He did apologize. Which
he owned it. Yeah.
And Lucille was his wife's name, so that's why he named Lucille, and that's why the attachment's so strong with Lucille, because that's the only thing he has left of his wife, even though there's no actual connection to her besides him naming the bat.
Right.
But people do cope in different ways, and that was his way of coping. Maybe early on he found the bat, and that bat saved his life maybe multiple times before he became this empire, this big leader.
Well, Simon's in for it now.
Yeah, Papa's home.
That I'm worried about because I can't stand Simon. He has to go. I wonder, he's going to punish someone. So he's going to go after Simon, or who the heck did he pick up? Because it wasn't us. It looked like
it's got to be the
fourth wall.
He's like, girl.
Hop in. So it has to be her. So I'm worried about Dwight. I'm really worried about him because if she's with Negan, Dwight's done. That's a scary thought. So I don't know. He needs to get out of there, but maybe he has a plan to get out. So what else? Not this episode. Oh no, Tara was that guy.
Tara's okay.
Yeah, she's okay.
She's okay.
Really so Tara's okay. And because Dwight shot her, which makes sense now because he didn't contaminate his bullets or whatever, or his arrow, however she got shot. So I'm really happy. She's okay. And how opposite again, people keep flipping, and again, traumatic things happen to make them change. But here Tara was so against Dwight, and now she trusts him because he saved her, and Daryl's still angry at him, and which I get why, but I'm just saying it's funny how they're no, we have to keep him alive because of this, and
so if Simon took care of her, she would be dead now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Daryl still might come around with Dwight if something else happens good,
Yeah, maybe, honestly, because Daryl and Rosita, they might just go right in, and that might save Dwight. If that lady's with him or with Negan and ratting him out, saying he's your spy or whatever.
Yeah, and it looks like Rosita's aiming to kill Eugene.
Yeah.
Get rid of the man.
I hope not.
Because he's the one who's making the bullets.
Yeah, so that's really not good.
No, it's not.
It isn't.
I don't know. I hope not. I don't like what Eugene's doing, but I get that's how he survives, and he does care, so we'll see.
Yeah,
But
maybe there's a bigger plan, but I doubt it. I mean, look what he already did with the...
And then Gabriel's in with him too.
That's
so
right.
Who knows? They might
It's on the
plan
assembly
something
line.
together
Maybe
or
he's feeling
something.
better.
I really
Maybe
hope
something's
he doesn't lose his
happening.
eyesight completely. I mean,
Me too.
maybe it'll be like cataracts over time where it's like foggy, but I'm hoping he can see okay.
Hopefully he gets antibiotics and he gets better.
Yeah,
I hope so.
yeah.
So until next time, guys, thank you so much for
Yes, thank
watching.
you.
Can't wait to read your comments, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.